مدينة لاس فيغاس بولاية نيفادا منتجعا في الصحراء الأمريكية يحظى بشهرة عالمية، وتعرف المدينة بفنادقها الشاهقة بالغة الترف والتي تجسد عناصر ومعالم من جميع أنحاء العالم، فلا تنطفئ الأضواء الساطعة بها أبدا، كما تجذب النوافير المائية المذهلة أكثر من 38 مليون زائر كل عام. أطلق على لاس فيغاس اسم مدينة الأضواء وعاصمة الترفيه في العالم.
الله أكبر.
وعلى الرغم من هذا يقطن في لاس فيغاس أكثر من 3000 أمريكي مسلم، بمن فيهم أمينة أم ل3 أبناء، والتي خرجت عن التقاليد الكاثوليكية لأسرتها لاعتناق الإسلام. ما الذي جعلها تتخذ قراراً بتغيير دينها وأسلوب حياتها وملابسها وحتى أصدقائها لتبدأ حياة جديدة في لاس فيغاس، حياة جديدة كأمريكية مسلمة؟
من أنزل الأمطار وفجر الأنهار وأنبت الأزهار تزخرف الجبال، من ينشر الصباح ويرسل الرياح ويملأ البطاح برزقه الحلال. الله 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 الله.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Amina Ortiz, and I reverted to Islam 3 years ago. I don't think I could say I chose Islam. I think Allah chose me for Islam. Because the things that I found in Islam, I believed and felt and prayed that way long before I knew. I was lost. I felt that I didn't belong anywhere, because in the different Christian religions that I had studied, it just didn't fit me. It wasn't me. There was something always missing, and I kept looking for it. And then when I started reading and studying Islam, I found, well, I already do this. This is the way I was raised. And all of a sudden one day I felt like, this is it. This is where all my faith and all my love for God now has a name. I have to laugh about Las Vegas because I have only been here a short time. And being a Muslim in Las Vegas, I thought was going to be the most difficult thing in the world, because Las Vegas is Sin City, has all the temptations that you could possibly want. And I truly thought that I would not be able to find what I needed here. So I was not ready to stay. But I found that Allah is truly merciful and very big. I found the most beautiful community here in Las Vegas. So, grocery shopping today? All right, let's go. I'm not saying that it's more beautiful than any other Muslim community, but to me, more beautiful than any other mosque that I've ever been to, any other Muslim community. I've been all up and down the East Coast. And I come out here and they almost snatched me and pulled me into the mosque, you know. Are you new? Yeah, come on in, you know. And, oh, come look, we're having a potluck dinner, and we're having this, and come and join us for that, and there's a class here. And I mean, they just are very, very beautiful people. here in Las Vegas. Although I have met many beautiful people up and down the East Coast. It's just that they're like all here, I think. So I've had a really wonderful experience here. Yes, I am the one and only Muslim in my family ever. maybe a million years ago, I don't know. But for many generations, I am the only Muslim on both sides of my family, be it my maternal side and my paternal side. There are no Muslims, not even close, not even close. I usually discuss everything with my children. And so this was nothing different. You know, I'm going to do something, I'm going to discuss it with them. I discussed with them the fact that I was going to take my Shahada, and we talked about why. And then when it came time when I decided to wear my hijab, I explained why. They were perfectly fine accepting it. But one day, my son, he came right out. I stayed at his house when I first came out here. And he was sitting at the kitchen table, and he said to me, "Mom, can I ask you a question?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Why? I thought you were against organized religion." I said, "Paul, I've been keeping a secret. All my life I've been keeping a secret." I said, and this was my secret. I didn't know what it was called before. Now I can say it's Islam. I'm Muslim. But before I didn't know. And he said, "Okay." He said, "Okay, well, that's cool." And he was fine with it. Even my mother, who is a devout Catholic and always have been, that was her exact words were, "If this brings you closer to God, Mija, then it is good. It is a good thing." And I was very happy, because my mother was the one that I was worried about. My mother. So they've accepted it. They're fine with it, and my family is very supportive. I am not exactly trying to convert them. I don't believe in actual preaching to someone. I believe that being a very good example of what you want them to be, of what you want your family to be, that is the conversion. You know, as long as they see, and I talk about my work that I do with the mosque and the work that the other sisters do. If I learn something new, I tell them about it. And it brings up questions like why, when, how. And we discuss it. And I pray a lot. I pray for my children. I make dua so that, inshallah, one day they'll see the truth and they will come to Islam. The main change in my life, tranquility, a peace. Do you know what it is when you're sick and something's wrong with you, but you don't know what it is? It's the scariest feeling in the world. And then when you find out, and if you ask people who have very serious illnesses, they'll tell you the same thing. Once I knew what it was, that was half the battle. And my fear subsided. Now it was like, how do I take care of it? That's how I live my life, afraid. There's something here and I'm not getting it. What is it? I'm missing something. I'm gonna die and I'm never gonna know what I'm missing. What is it? And when I found Islam, alhamdulillah, I said, that's it. And now I know what it is. The peace inside of me. When I pray, I know I'm praying right. I don't have to wonder if I prostrate on the floor, which I did before I knew Islam. I would pray on the floor, my face on the ground. Allah, God, please help me. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. And now I know, yes, this is the way He wants me to pray. Alhamdulillah. I know what I feel is right. And it's peace. It's peace. It's a tranquility that you could be in the jacuzzi for 20 hours and it's not as peaceful as this. You know, it's a really good, peaceful feeling. And the feeling that you know exactly what goals that you can set in your life, because your main goal that you want to accomplish is getting to Jannah, to heaven. And there's no, well, what if I do this or what if I do that? No, in Islam it's spelled out exactly what you have to do. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You don't have to think about this. I'm giving you the list. Here, do it. Allah says, here, do what I tell you, and you will come to me. I don't have to think about it. I know what I have to do. The thing is, I have to do it. Do it. And the rewards are amazing. The rewards are amazing. I mean, everybody knows that when you do good things, it feels good. But when you do good things and you know that this is what He wants, without a doubt, it's an amazing feeling. It's just a secure, very secure feeling. You don't have to be afraid anymore. There's nothing to be afraid of, because Allah is the almighty power.
أحد مشروعات خدمة المجتمع التي تقدم فيها أمينة يد المساعدة في المسجد هو مشروع إعداد الطعام لبعض المشردين في لاس فيغاس.
Assalamu alaikum, and we are sisters here in Las Vegas, Nevada, and we are making sandwiches for the homeless now for the weekend, and we always do this for like a project for them. Inshallah, this is that we can help other people. Assalamu alaikum.
We had a problem with the health department because we were actually doing open food, and it needs there's a regulation regarding hot food. So because we weren't keeping at a certain temperature, we were not allowed to continue to distribute hot food. So I would give it about 10 to 12 years we've been doing it. And it started at Masjid Al-Sabor, so I want them to get the credit because they're the ones who used to emphasize we've got to feed the homeless.
If I die tomorrow, I'm not going to stop heaven. But I believe that I am going. I'm not going that way. because I love Him so much. And because I'm trying very hard to do what He asks. And it's not very easy. You know, when you're brought up all your life believing that, you know, all these things that Allah is asking you not to do are the good things. And all of a sudden you realize it's not. And here He is telling you in specific words. He doesn't beat around the bush like the Americans say. He doesn't talk this way. He talks directly and says, don't do this and don't do that. But you're used to, when you're with these friends here, and they tell you, oh, it's only one shot of tequila. It's okay. It's only one, you know, it's only one man, one night. It's not a big deal. But it is. So it's hard. It's hard to pull yourself away. And Shaitan has a wonderful way of showing you all the bad things as beautiful things. So it's hard to look at something that looks so good and so beautiful and so delicious and so, oh, that'll make you so happy, and say, no, it's not. I have to step away. You know, I have to step away. It's not easy. Why did I choose to wear the veil? Because I didn't at first. I took my shahada and I wore the veil to go to mosque, and I was fine, but I would come out of mosque and I would take it off, put it away, went on about my business, and I don't know. One day, a friend of mine and I were talking, and she was not telling me anything new about the veil, but just repeating what I had already heard. But that day, it made a difference. I don't know why. It just did. I walked away from her. I got in the car. I was on my lunch hour. And I went to the mosque. And I stopped and talked to the imam, and I said, what is the proper way to wear the veil? He said, well, there's many